Hi, this is John from North Star Nursery, your coastal gardener, talking to you about something a little bit out of the periphery of plants. But I get this question a lot, and I think it's really important to cover it because I think some of you sometimes are nervous about buying metal pieces for your garden here on the coast. We all know that we live on the coast. We all know that salt spray causes rust very beautifully. Sometimes that's a lovely thing, and sometimes it is not a lovely thing when you have something beautiful like a painted bird. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is this lovely product. I should probably get a kickback from Rust-Oleum. This is Rust-Oleum Clear Enamel. Now, what I suggest doing, did you get it? Great. What I suggest doing is when you purchase something, if you're concerned about it rusting, go ahead and spray it before you put it out. Now, remember, you want to make sure you check the directions because you don't want to get really close to the piece. You want to be distant from the piece and go ahead and try to get inside, outside, not inside, but in the grooves and stuff like that to make sure that you're really coating the piece. We have a lot of metal artwork for the garden right now. It's safe to say that I got a little carried away. We've always carried all of the birds. This is just 10% of the birds that we have. We have different shapes, different sizes, different kinds of birds, cranes, egrets. We have flamingos. We have quail. Right now we're out of the baby quail, but we have the mama, or the papa quail, actually, because the papas are prettier. Also, this can be used on any of the goats and the foxes that we get in the springtime to keep them from rusting out. Also, if you have a goat at home and the top is rusting, you can get the white Rust-Oleum and spray it with that. Just make sure that you pull it out of the garden, and especially on days like this, and let it sit in a garage or something for a few days to let it dry out before you spray it. The other thing that this works really well on, this works on a lot of different products. These are our wood carved pelicans. We have a few different shapes and sizes. I just grabbed two of them to show you. But this also works, let's see, what does it say? It works on wood, metal, and one other component. I can't find where it was. Anyways, really good product. We also will be getting goats later on. But what I've had a lot of fun with, last year we got these from one of our suppliers. Sorry, that might be loud. They're just really great flower stakes. I was talking to a customer the other day, and I'm not sure, you probably can't see this, but this one has little holes on the tips of the flower. And I was thinking that it might be really fun to either like do little bead strands or something on a fishing line, or you could be really cuckoo and do old earrings if you don't care about them. But it's just a really, it was neat because I thought it was a great opportunity to personalize it. We got a lot of these poppies from our supplier. We also have lilies from them. We have a ton of sunflowers. I only brought one, two, oh, this one, I'm not sure if you can see this, David. This spins. This is a spinner. So for those of you that like wind spinners, we're trying to get some of them in that aren't those big ones, something a little bit more smaller scale. So if you like the spinners, that's a great option. Also, we have from one of our suppliers these really neat little bird stakes. And this is really sweet. This is we have hummingbird, We have what looks like a sparrow, blue jayish, and a mushroom. Also from this other supplier, we have these. These are really, I'm just in love with the vibrancy of the colors. I think they did a really good job. So that's an option. Also, if you have something at home that's already been outside and is kind of looking dingy, go ahead and play with it. Go to the hardware store and get some spray paint and maybe do a solid color, and then maybe go and do some accent colors and then clear coat it, because that will give you the protection for those two layers of paint. Also, we have a lot of bells. This is a new one that we just got in this year. Last year we had this guy, which is really cool, very zen feeling. And, I'm hooked. That's the problem with these guys. The other one that I really like is this. We're getting it in different colors, but for now we just have it in the blue. Right now there's kind of, in the display, there's this one, and then they're kind of all tucked together when they ship them. So you get to move it the way you want, which is really kind of fun. I think you could spread this out a whole lot more. I didn't spread it out too much because I didn't want people to run into it. But there are a lot of bells also in different stake form. This one's a really neat one with kind of almost, what I'm thinking, lily of the valley flowers. And then there's this guy that has a bird on top, kind of scrolly and fun. We also, sorry, I have to walk around a lot today. We also got these really neat butterflies. I just think these are gorgeous. Speaking of butterflies, I know it's really far off and I'm sorry to mention it, but I found some really neat butterflies for Christmas. So I'm kind of excited about that too. Also, for those of you that actually love rust, we have these rust components. This is kind of the philodendron look. This is a leaf one. And then this one's a flower one. We also have a single flower one that has dimensional pieces too. On these guys, I would still suggest spraying them because the metal is a little bit on the thin side. And that will keep it from deteriorating for you. Also, if you guys love mushrooms, we have the single mushroom clump that's just by itself, and then we have the mushroom clump that has the welcome word on it. So that's a fun one. Also, I'm sorry about this. I'll just apologize now. I got in these really, really neat outdoor wall art. Totally safe for outdoor use in the weather. I have tested one now. We've had it for about 2 or 3 years. I have it outside on the wall. It gets rained on. It gets everything. And it has not faded a bit. The only thing I've had to do is wipe it off with some Windex from time to time because it maybe gets a little dusty. So these are just 2. We have, I think it was 10 of them. I am going to post all the pictures for that next week. So you can look for social media posts on that to see what the different ones look like. I think that might be it. So don't be afraid to use metal garden art anymore because you can clear coat it. And if you're not sure how to do it and you're still puzzled or have questions, by all means, come on in and ask me, and I will guide you in the right direction. We're supposed to have a nice day today, so maybe we'll see you at the nursery. And there are definitely some blooming plants out there already. We've gotten a lot of shipments in the last few weeks, so things are starting to dance out there. So take care, and we'll see you at the nursery.